everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. Oh my god, you guys, I am so excited. Now Halloween season is over and we're now in November, and I don't know any events that happen in November that are worthwhile. I mean, there's that one where we all get together with our families and fight and eat. I don't want to think about that right now. I want to think about happy things, like savings, yes! I recently went over to Spirit Halloween because I just was not over the holiday season being over, okay? So, I am going to show you a nice little find I got. I got this for about $10 on a discount. It is black fashion curls. It's a black curly wig, and the Photoshop job on the hairline is honestly my favorite part. So you can zoom in on that one. I said she's got roots. I can honestly tell you, I do not think it looks like that. I highly doubt it's a lace front. You can honestly see like the blend of where the actual hairline was, where they added it in. Like, it's completely inconsistent with the photo. All right, well, let's take her out and I'll show you. This is a her. Okay. Now, feeling the hair first glance, it does not actually feel that bad. Like, it feels like sort of like wig shop quality hair. Like, very much that kind of range. It's a hard front, as you can see. And it's got sort of a 60s style cap. And what I mean by that is like where it's on a netting, but it's got a wig base. Like, there's a subtle ear tab, I should say, barely an ear tab. But it's a hard front, almost a half wig. And it's on a net, but not like one of those really cheap, like stretchy nets, like a nice kind of thick, dense net. So this is pretty good. It reminds me a lot of like vintage wigs whenever I see those. Those always have like the very thick netting. Spirit Halloween, made in Bangladesh. Okay, that's fabulous. Now, I know you're just dying to see me try this wig on. Well, don't you worry. I'll be right back with the wig on my head. Can't wait. Welcome back. Oh my God. I look like half the girls I went to middle school with. I'm actually not mad at it. Like, she's kind of sexy. Like, if she had a better hairline, she'd be kind of cute. Like, it's not a bad density, and there's actually permatease in it, which is nice. Okay, yeah, it just needs a little bit of a hairline, but other than that, it's not really a bad wig to start with. I say that now, watch me try and tease this thing, and it's a complete disaster. But you know what? I have to say, like, the hair is actually nice. Like, it's actually, like, wig quality hair. You know, beauty shop wig. But still, I think I can work with this. I'm feeling really good about this wig. Okay. Spirit Halloween, I see you. Y'all been watching my videos and thinking like, okay, this bitch talks a lot of shit about our wigs. We're going to step it up this Halloween and show her. And I have to say, like, hopefully I'm gooped and gagged and completely gag ordered after this, okay? Anyways, I'm going to put back on my blonde hair and I'll be right back. I'm feeling myself way too much in this. I feel like I just got out of the shower, like wet hair. Ugh. Ooh. Oh, no, that wasn't a good view. Yeah, I'm not in love with that. As long as it stays down, it's a good illusion. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I had the wig, oh, let me raise this up, you can't even see anything. Oh my God. I had the wig all on the head. It is ready to be styled. Now, first things first, I'm going to do a rooted hairline on this because the hairline on this is garbage. I'll give it the hairline that the package said it had. Okay, so far, it's actually not bad, I have to say. Like, Spirit Halloween, are we finally coming around to something here? Because this hair is actually not bad. I'm really kind of gooped about this, you guys. Watch it be me next year, second Spirit Halloween opens up, or I'll be like lined up at all the closings before they all like wrap up and go away for the year, buying all these wigs. See if they have different colors. But it's teasing down fairly easily. Like, it's not giving me a huge hassle, which I love. Are they finally listening, these costume hair companies? They're finally making wigs with a decent fiber? My God. Could it be? Or maybe I just got lucky and picked the one, like the only bitch that is really gonna style up good for me. Yeah, so far she's creating the rooted hairline real easily. Like, I'm not really working that hard to get it, which I love. I don't know what this character is supposed to be. Like, it was just kind of like generic black wig. That's what it's called. Black fashion wig. That could be anything. You know, it could be Kim Kardashian. Who knows who it could be? Anyone under the sun. Any one of the Kardashian Jenner clan. That's Jenners are the Kardashians, right, Ernie?
What?
The Jenners are the Kardashians? They're together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You said that with such authority, like, yeah, bitch. You should know that.
Everyone knows that. Are you even American?
That's like me with other gays. They're just like, you watch The Housewives, right? And like, no. What's that? I watch The Desperate Housewives. Is that any correlation to that? I'm kidding. I know the history of that. The Real Housewives actually came because of Desperate Housewives popularity. Like, I do remember that much, where like, I was a big Desperate Housewives stan. And like, I think I avoided The Real Housewives because I thought it was like gonna take views away from Desperate Housewives, which inevitably, it's a much more memorable franchise than that one was. I really bet on the wrong horse in that regard. But you know what? It's just how I felt at the time as a little middle schooler watching, you know, gay people kiss on television and being enthralled by it and like, oh my God, I'm seen. It hits you different, okay? Nostalgia is different for everyone. But needless to say, I missed on the Real Housewives franchise because of that. That's really the reasoning for it. I wish there was a more, you know, broader explanation as to why I've avoided it for years. Like, you know, maybe I'm just have a huge stance against it, and honestly, it's just, you know, I had no interest in it. Didn't seem appealing to me, which is crazy because like I love Dynasty and stuff like that, like crazy rich women, you know, throwing drinks and wrestling and all that stuff. Like, it feels like it would be right up my alley, but no. Okay, well, I got the hairline started. I'm gonna do the rest off camera. I'll be right back and we'll start teasing this out. Ooh, haven't done one of these in a while. We are back. Okay, the rooted hairline is done, and that took a little bit longer than I anticipated it to because I haven't done one in a long time. So it's a little rusty, but I got her together. She is rooted. Now it's gonna start teasing this down and seeing what we can get. Now I noticed the integrity of the hair does start to break down a bit when you start to tease it. So in order to make sure she don't resemble the hair from Malignant, we just gotta do a little bit more extra work and be a little more careful. That's all. But for the most part, like the fiber ain't bad. Like it rooted down very easily. It just, you know, I was the one not at my own speed, not at the proper speed. Is it what you call like a fright black wig? I always heard that term. And when I looked it up, apparently a fright black wig is like a wig so wiggy, like from the old Hollywood days. Like if you think like, you ever watch like the Betty Davis movie Beyond the Forest, she's in like this Morticia Addams black wig and it looks so unnatural on her. That's a fright black wig. That's kind of what this is giving at first glance. But for the most part, she's packing down really easily. She's a static machine, but she's packing down easy. Like the hair is actually nice and like there's a lot of tracks in this, which is really surprising for a Halloween wig. Normally, like, there's like 5 tracks, you know, on a fishing net. And the perma tease, you really are you're trying to shut me up. I see what you're trying to do. Although I will say, I was trying to like buy more of these wigs and I couldn't find them on the website. Like, Spirit Halloween, where is the Black Fashion Curls wig? It's not on your website. I searched everywhere. Where is it? Your label's on here. Where is it? I wanted to buy more of them. Now I have to like scour Las Vegas to see if I can find any more. Okay. She is packing up real nicely. I'm gonna try and do some nice big hair with a hairline. See where these curls take us because they're very nice and exotic. I'm gonna get this back section. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I have it all teased out. Now let's start styling it. So, brush through. I packed and packed and packed, so we should get gigantic height. And hopefully, we don't have to do anything more. We just get huge, oh yes! Yes, huge hair, I love that. I love it when the wigs have perma tees in them already because it's like an extra little like step in the ladder for you when it comes to like styling hair and getting big hair. It gives you already a good solid base. All you're doing is just combining that new teasing down with that teasing that's already there. And she's already getting ooky spooky. A little late, but you know what? Ooky spooky is year round for some people. Okay, so I'm thinking of you right now, you goths. Now, I did Elvira for Halloween for one of the shows here, and I had to make the dress in a day, like a literal day. I got a bunch of black fabric from Walmart and made the Elvira dress. because I didn't think like anything I could buy off the rack would fit me with my, my new proportions. So I had to start from scratch. But no, I made the dress completely from scratch, and I stoned a little bit of it with like what little time I had, like just added stones all over like the bust area and a little bit where the slit was, just to like make it my own. And I was really feeling the fantasy. Like I was feeling like a horror hostess. It got me thinking like, if I could get away with it, I would totally do like a horror countdown or something on here. Wouldn't that be fun? Like a spooky persona, or just like Jaymes Mansfield in a black dress. Like Elvira. I envy that career. Like a 40-year-long career in one dress. Oh, and one wig. Oh, I hate her. God, I wish I had that. I should have branded early. Those queens that have the one hairstyle. Oh, I wish I had that. Why didn't I think ahead? Just find that one hairstyle that really works and stick with it the rest of your career. Only switch it up on the holidays. You get the same dress, but in red now. Okay, she's getting big. Yes, okay. Let's clean up the back a little bit. Yeah, I have to say, going through this wig and styling it has actually been fairly easy. Like, brushing through the hair's already gotten nice again. This is a good wig. Okay, that part wasn't great, but you know what? Nobody's perfect. This is a fairly decent wig, I have to say. Like, for what I got it for, I don't know what the original pricing is. I think it's like around $20, $30. I got it at a really cheap discount. And I can't find it anywhere else. It's the diamond in the rough, apparently. Is this like your thing, Spirit Halloween? Like you hide one great thing inside your store, and if you find it, you'll never find it again anywhere else? Like, I kill for that kind of brand exclusivity. Keeps the people talking. She is starting to style up into something sexy and vampy. She's looking a bit like Tura Satana in the Doll Squad, where she played a super spy amongst other super spies, but she had like this big, like, slashed back ponytail and a big old bump going back. Like, there is no way that was all her hair, but I was living. Ah, Tura Satana. God, I miss her. She dated Elvis, you know. Okay. Hairspray. She's going into like a Priscilla Presley kind of territory. I remember when I was like toying around with ideas for characters in drag, I did have like a spooky persona picked out, and I liked the name Priscilla because I liked, her hair, Priscilla Presley. I was like Priscilla Dark or something stupid like that. It wasn't the most clever name, but it was what my little, teenage brain cooked up when I was thinking of drag personas. Because I, of course, was obsessed with Elvira and Vampira or Stella. Oh my God, Stella. In the Midwest, we got reruns of Svengoolie. And I remember they had Tempest Storm on there once, and she had hair sort of like that, where it was this gigantic red beehive in the 70s. Public access television. Do they even have that anymore? My God, I'm old. I remember you could still watch public access. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I might have younger viewers. Public access television was what people used to go on before YouTube to create their own content, where you'd rent out like a studio or like studio time, and you could make something and get approved by like a board of directors and get it on television in your local area. And that's what people did, to be self-indulgent and have their own show. And there's some wormholes you can get stuck down in public access. And a few drag queens actually had some public access shows in the past. Like, I think one of the most famous ones is probably Hedda Lettuce's Hedda Lettuce show on public access in New York back in the 90s. But there are a lot of queens that went that route. Or even Moi Renee, when she performed Miss Honey, that famous clip that's on YouTube now, that was from a public access show, I believe. All right, she's getting somewhere. I'm actually not mad at her. I'm going to take her off the head quick, like that. And try and give her a little more personality so she's not just so smooth back in 60s. Play around with that. And I'm going to take sections at the ends and brush them and hairspray them to create sort of a swirly bit with them. Oh yeah, that's fun. Let's do stuff like that. All right. Now that you get the idea of what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a lot of these off camera, and I'll be right back with the final result. Oh my God, I look like Divine as Dawn Davenport when she gets back from the hair salon. Yes! Liquid eyeliner. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's very female trouble. I'm digging it. Like the pretty parts of female trouble, not the latter parts. Although those are fun too, but you know, the very, very gorgeous, glamorous Divine when she's in that orange dress. Oh my God, so pretty. Oh, my thighs made a really loud noise. Anyways, this is the final result. I'm actually really impressed with the quality of this Spirit Halloween wig. Like, it was not bad. Like, I managed to get something really cute and workable out of this. It's serving a little bit like Divine meets, like, you know, Bellatrix Lestrange. Like, imagine that combination. I killed Sirius Black. Or, like, I guess Divine was more screamy. She'd be like, I killed Sirius Black. Fine. I'd like to take a moment, though. A Venmo moment where I thank everyone who's tipped me on Venmo. I would like to thank Sergio, Devin, Sergio again, Tori, Sylvia, Desiree. Thank you all so much for the tips on Venmo. Now, this was so much fun to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, it's really fun getting thrifty with, like, everything that's in Spirit Halloween after everything's on sale. And honestly, there are some diamonds in the rough, like this one, for instance. Don't be afraid to open up those packages and feel the hair, just to, like, check the hair quality, because sometimes the texture is not bad. Like, this was actually a really good steal. My God, I didn't steal it. I did not steal it. I paid for it. But anyways, don't get that twisted. This was a really good bargain to find. I have to say, like, I could use this for, like, a ponytail piece. Ooh, shut up, eBay. I probably wouldn't use it. I might use it as a wig. We'll see. We shall see. But, you know, this was really, really fun. Now, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.
Now hit the outro.
Click here and see me recreate Wilma Flintstone's iconic hair. Or see me give my Instagram crush a makeover. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll feed you to a giant shark. I'm watching Jaws 2 right now as I edit this. So click it.